Hey, toy fans. So I'm here with another quick review. Now, what I found is the other day, my wife was at Target and we found these little build kits. So I'm all about world building right now with Legos. So I'm actually trying to spend a lot of time, making like custom, greenery and such. And so here, and I can kind of show you a piece right here if I can snap it back together. I've gotten like the succulent pieces and I started kind of building greenery on that end and kind of, building some more up. Now, normally I would go to places like Dollar Tree to get, some rather cheap blocks because Lego is sometimes on the more expensive side. And you don't always get just extra kits, and I can't always make it out to a Lego store. So for me, it's like I need an alternative. Well, I think I might have found a good alternative for you. So Jazwares, the same company that does the 3 3/4 inch Fortnite figures, Roblox, etc., they also have a whole builder series. So BLDR builder series, and they create kits. Actually, just a bunch of packs. They've got a forest pack, they got a medieval knights pack, they've got a city pack, which I did pick up one, so I'll actually do a review of that. They have a, let's see, knights, city, forest. I wanted to say there's some sort of like ninja set and something else. So there's like 5 different sets, and a lot of them are like weapons and some furnaces, things like that. But 2 sets in particular I have my eye on. It's perfect for world building. The city is one of them, but this forest set, this one is the one that I've had my eye on because I was like, this has all the essentials that you need. Now, I've already at this point, this is my third bag of these forest kits. I've already kind of separated them, started building trees, etc., like that. My kid also got one because he wanted to do some world building. Ended up getting him, I think, a second set, and then also picked up a city set as well. So we'll actually look at the forest set because this is the one I think is going to be best for anyone who's really into that world building aspect of Legos. So let's take a look. Now, starting off, we do actually have, it comes in like a little poly bag, but it's not a resealable one. But it is Force Accessory Pack. It is 6 plus. It has 84 pieces. So, for $4.99 at Target, this is not bad at all. Actually, that makes the brick count pretty inexpensive, which is kind of what we're looking for. And so far, dealing with the pieces, they're pretty much quality. We'll actually open this, we'll look at the pieces, and we'll kind of figure out if this is kind of for us or not. Now, they do give some ideas of some builds over here on the corner, and we do get to look into the bag to see a lot of the pieces that we have. And every pack is going to have the same thing. So it's not going to be like one pack has more yellow, one pack has more. No, they're pretty much the same thing across the board. And every single pack we've got have all had the same amount of parts, same parts in them. So let's look at the back. On the back, we do have, of course, Builder. We got all this brick stuff here. We get some legalese. We see that it's from Jazwares. And let me see if I can zoom in and hold that up there for you. If I can get that to fix correctly. Let's see. That's kind of hard, but there you go. So that way you can kind of see the barcode. Now, this is right now, from what I know, only Target has them. And they come in these poly bags and some sort of like little PDQ cardboard kit. Now, that's the bag. There's really nothing else to say about it. Let's open this up. Let's pour it out. And let's kind of sort and see what all we get. Now, 84 pieces. There's quite a bit here. So we do have a bunch of our foliage leaves. We do get 2 of these sage brushes, which is actually pretty nice. We got a bunch more of these. Now we have 2 of these green here. We have 2 of these large pinks. We do get 2 of these big yellow ones right here. And then out of the small ones, we do have 1, 2. And these are a little bit lighter green than our darker green. We do also get, let's see, I know we got some brown ones. We do get a couple of brown ones, which is probably good for like branch building, things like that. And we do have 2 white ones as well. So if you wanted to build like a tree that's like blossoming, something like that, these white ones actually work really, really well for that. We do get 2 of these blue trash cans. We're going to put the blue trash cans up here with the sage grass up here. So that way we can keep the other smaller pieces there. We do get 2 brooms. So we've got a couple brooms here. And then we do get 2 of these. Let me find the other one here. It's hard seeing blue on blue here. But we do get 2 of these trash can lids. And they snap on there fairly well. I believe the city set has red ones. So if you get a forest kit and then you get a city kit, you're going to end up with both red and blue trash cans. I have a feeling because I picked up a set that's supposed to be from the sitcom The Nanny, which is like the apartment building from that sitcom, and I have a feeling I'll probably doctor the outside with some of the trash cans. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, nope, 4 of these big leaves here. That's got the stud in the center. And then we do get 1, 2, 3 of the dark green of the 3-leaf grasses. And we'll kind of take a look at them here. And then we also get, I believe, 3 of the light greens. So we've got plenty of like green here. We got lots of grass building stuff, which is good. That's kind of what we want. We do get 1, 2, 3 of these round green base plates, and those are going to be your 4x4s, but on the rounded edge. And then you also get 1, 2, and 3 of these little flower grass petal pieces, as well as 2 of these kind of swirly grasses. Now, a lot of the swirly grasses, those, I end up using those for like mosses, things like that. Now, out of that, we do get our little sprout pieces. So we do have 3 of these little sprouts. Oh, we have 3 of those little grasses. So I'll put that over there. We do get 1, 2, 3. Let's kind of put them in the hand and we'll count them out. And we get both light green, medium, dark, and brown. And it looks like we would have, let's see, probably 3 of each color. So let's take a look. We got 3 of these kind of tannish brown. We got 3 of the light green. We got 3 of the minty green, which is really good for fern work. And then we have 3 of the dark green. And those are our base leaves. So we got that. We could start building actually some trees, which is kind of nice. We get 3 of these brown pieces here. And I call them like, they're like the tree curves. Do lots of tree work with them. We get, of course, 3 of these round tiles with a snot plug on the end, which is kind of cool. Easy for centering stuff. We get a lot of the barrel pieces, so these barrels, and we get, I believe, 4 of tan, and then maybe, no, we get 6 of the tan, 6 of the brown, a bunch of basic stud flowers, and then we also have the pluggable roses as well. And there's a lot of just varying stuff. Let me bring it up here so you can kind of see what all you get. You get all these small pieces here. So barrels, flowers, stud flowers. You get tree parts. You get 2 sage grasses, 2 trash cans, 2 brooms, 3 plates, a whole bunch of the foliage pieces, like the moss foliage pieces. And then you got a ton of grass and leaves. All of that for $4.99. So Target has them. I believe that these are actually really cool. I started putting a few things together, kind of building like some trees and stuff. And in one kit, you can build technically about 2 fairly impressive trees. You can actually start building a whole park set. My kid, he pulled out a plate that was a green plate and started putting like pieces on there and started building benches. He actually in one kit made like I think 3 trees and started building his own park. So this has enough to build and start building things up, which is nice because whenever you're world building, you want to build quite a bit. If you're more on the modeling side and you're wanting to have more of like more detailed trees, that sort of thing, there's enough in here probably to build like one solid tree. It's not going to be like super tall, but one solid tree that has a lot of foliage work to it. And you're going to have to mix the colors in order to get to work. But if you have multiple kits, you can actually make trees of a certain color, trees of another certain color, and kind of mix them based on season. So if you have, 3 kits and you have one that's a springtime, one that is a summertime, and then one's a fall time, there's enough here to actually do that, which I think is kind of cool. So that's all I got to say about the Jazwares Builder Building Block Kits. Okay, now this is the first one we're looking at. It's the force kit, and so far I have to admit, for what we're getting for $4.99, the pieces in here are quality. They snap really well with Lego. They work really well with Lego, and they work really well with a lot of the secondary brands. I know I've been using Lumabricks quite a bit, and they work with Lumabricks really well. As a matter of fact, I used one of these yellow pieces on the back of my newsstand in order to hide the wires and have like kind of some foliage growing up. It works really well with that. So I would definitely suggest head up Jazwares, go to Target, get these. They are well worth your time. Now, that's all I got to say about the Jazwares building block kits. I think that they're really, really awesome. I think that they're well worth the money and the time, and I would definitely suggest getting them. So, head out to your Target, go get them, $4.99. Let's start world building, okay? Thank you all for showing up today. Love you all. Jesus loves you more. Nothing you can do about it. Good luck with the build, and happy hunts on your building.